Alright guys, so I decided to do a new series on my channel where I'll basically be trying to do a deck profile in as short of a time as possible. The first one I'll be doing today is Evil Twin Unchained. So if you guys like this new series I'm trying to get started, then please make sure to leave a like, drop me a comment for what kind of deck you want to see next. And so just like some rules for this. I'm just going to be, because this is trying to be like a 3 minute at most series or 4 minute. I'm going to be just briefly breezing through all the cards. Like I'll basically summarize what they do in like a few words, and then that'll be the end of that. If you want to look these cards up and see them in more detail, go on TCG Player. You'll get a full rundown of what each card does in depth. But without further ado, guys, let's get started. Okay, so the first 6 cards that you'll be running in the deck is 3 Keys to Kill and 3 Lilla. You want to see one of these as much as possible. One searches the other out of the deck, or special summons it out of your hand, or it's special summons from either deck or hand, depending. So you want to see these so you can go into one of your Evil Twin Link monsters. But yep, so that's it for these. Alright, so now we're on to the Unchained portion. 3 Aruha and 3 Rekia. Aruha is the better of the two just because he can special summon himself. Rekia has the quick effect to destroy a card when she's summoned. So the benefit of that is the Unchained trap cards, for those who do not know. Well, spells and traps, they all have the effect of when they're set, if they're destroyed when they're set, you get to special summon an Unchained monster from the deck, and that's kind of why these cards have been seeing more popularity lately in the meta, just because it's more of a rogue deck right now. But anyway, yeah, very powerful swarming capabilities as long as you play them right. And the Evil Twin Link monsters do lock you out of anything but fiends from your extra deck, so you want to make sure that you can get your Unchained Soul Link monsters out as fast as possible with these. Alright, so more of our Unchained engine. 1 Abomination. Nope, this is the Unchained Soul Disaster. I keep calling this thing Abomination. This is your 1 brick. You don't want to see this. So hopefully you won't. But it's like I said, it's the only brick in this 40 card deck. So the odds of you opening it up probably are not that high. And then we have 2 Abominable Unchained Soul. If a card on your field is destroyed while this is in your hand, you can special summon it. And if this card is destroyed at the end of that turn, you can bring it back, but it has to be banished afterwards. So it has to be banished if it leaves the field again. So these are really good to get into your Unchained Soul Link monsters, because each of them require an Unchained Soul monster. That's why you run at least 3 of these. For your hand traps, just 3 Ash Blossom. That's about it. Alright, so now we have 2 Unchained Twin Sarama, and then 1 Live Twin Lilla Treat. If you control a Keys to Kill monster, you can special summon this from your hand. So honestly, you can side this out for whatever, or just replace this with whatever. This is just what I had on hand, so I went ahead and used it for my deck, but this can be anything. And then 2 Sarama. Sarama is able to get a trap out of your grave, set it, and then you can actually destroy it. So you can recycle the ability of like Chamber and Disaster. So yeah, this card is really good for just being able to recur traps in your grave. So yep, that'll be it for these cards. And last but not least, the last cards in your monster lineup. 2 Gameciel, the Sea Turtle Kaiju. You can special summon this by tributing a monster your opponent controls. This is a good way to actually out a lot of stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to out with anything else in your deck. Because the problem with the Unchained cards is that they target, so this is kind of a way to get around some of those cards that cannot be targeted. And that's going to be it for the monsters. Okay, so now we have 3 Abominations Prison, and then we have 3 Signet Mining. Abominations Prison is just the Unchained monsters search card, so you can actually search one Unchained card. So you can get a trap card, or you can get one of the monsters. So you can get anything you want out of this, actually, except another prison. So, and then mining is to grab one of your, if you don't have a Kill in your hand or a Lila, you can actually grab one of those out of your deck and start playing off your evil twin combos. All right, last of your spell cards. Just some generic stuff. Play one Wailing of the Unchained Soul. It doesn't do a whole lot. If you link summon, you get to pop something, so that's just in here just to have another Unchained card. But then the rest of these are just staples, like one Upstart, one Reborn, one Raigeki. You know, just stuff to get over your opponents and monsters and give you some extra draw power and some good recovery. So, yep, that's it for the spells. Let's get into the trap cards. Okay, so we play 3 Escape and 3 Chamber. Chamber, you can special summon a Unchained from your hand or grave, and Escape allows you to target one Unchained monster I control, or you control, and one card your opponent controls, and then destroy both of them. And then both of these, like I said before, has the clause of if they are destroyed when they're set, you can special summon an Unchained monster from your deck. And then last of the traps, 2 Heavy Storm Duster, just to pop your stuff or pop your opponent's stuff. That's really all these are here for. Anyway, that's it for the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. Okay, so the extra deck can pretty much be whatever you want it to be. I only use 2 of each of the evil twins. You can run 3 if you want. I wanted to put other kind of link monsters into my deck, so I only decided to use 2 of them. But in summary, Kill lets you draw a card, and Lila lets you pop a card, and they both can recover each other from the grave, or you can get one of your main monsters back from your grave. You don't have to get one of these specifically, but it has to be a Kill or a Lila monster. So, yep, that's what these are for. Alright, next up we play 6 of the Unchained Soul Link monsters. So, what you want to do is basically, Soul of Rage allows you to link summon using your opponent's monster, and that's a quick effect. So you can do it during their turn, your turn, whenever. Anguish is not a quick effect, so you have to wait until your turn if you do link off from Rage into Anguish. So yep, that's going to be it for the Link 2s and Link 3s. We're going to be moving on to the boss monster, so let me go ahead and grab him. Unchained Abomination, just 2 of them. He just blows stuff up constantly. That's basically what he's here for. The rest of these just kind of help out with that. And if the Unchained Link monsters are destroyed by card effect, you can actually grab a Fiend out of your grave and put it back into your hand. I don't believe Abomination has that ability, so yep, that's it for the Unchained portion. And the last of your extra deck is just a Nightmare package. Nothing special. Discard 1 card and then they do different things. Unicorns puts something back into the deck. Phoenix goes after back row, and then Cerberus goes after monsters in the main monster zone. So, yep, that's going to be it for this, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was a little not very brief as I would have liked it to be for the first episode, but I'll try to cut down on the explanations next time, and I'll definitely try to just keep everything to a minimum as far as not explanations, but just letting you guys know what each card does. So yeah, that's going to be it for episode 1. I hope next time will be better. I know I was kind of like jumbling all over my words there for a little bit, kind of nervous, but being episode 1, mistakes are going to happen, so we can only get better from here, guys. So until then, I really hope you guys liked this video, and subscribe if you want to see more. I do try to post as often as I can. I know I haven't posted in like 6 days, but just completed a new Shadal deck, so hopefully I will be able to get that out to you soon. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Leave me a comment to make sure, or to suggest a deck I should do next for this kind of series. But yeah, guys. Until next time, this has been Slacker Joe, signing out.